Hello, my galactic soul family. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing this evening? So, I wanted to do a little video and talk to you guys. I wanted to talk to you about these energies that are coming in. Man, we've been getting hit with energy for over a week now. How many of you are feeling the effects of this incoming energy wave, this cosmic radiation, this solar activity? How many of you are feeling this? We've been getting blasted by all of this energy. Like I said, it's all from what happened. I want to say August 31st. I feel like, what is today? Today's the 2nd. I feel like today is day 4 of the energy. I feel like there was something that was hitting us before the 31st. I wrote it down. I just don't know where I put it. But for some reason, I remember saying today's day 4 of this energy. And then a CME blew off the sun on the 31st of August. One blew off the sun on the 1st of September. Today's the 2nd of September, and another CME blew off of the sun today. So the energy that blew off yesterday and today will be hitting us most likely tomorrow and for the rest of the week as we head into Sunday. My kitty cat's going crazy. I don't know if you guys just heard her running around. So yeah, we'll be feeling a lot of this energy for the rest of the week. And I don't know about you, but I'm experiencing a whole lot of things. I'm experiencing the change in timelines. My days are going by faster. It feels like that. It feels like yesterday was Sunday. I know it wasn't, but it really does feel like yesterday was Sunday. I literally got off of work and boom, tomorrow I go back to work. It's just like my day off literally just went by so fast, which sucks because I don't really remember my days off this week. I really don't. It's like Monday and Tuesday were a blur. Yeah. When these waves of this cosmic energy, when they hit, they're so strong that they can literally, throw us off balance. They can cause us to lose balance, physically lose balance. These waves literally feel like you are like your equilibrium is off. If you've ever had that feeling where you've had water in your ears or where your equilibrium is off and you feel like you're out of balance and you stand up and you're like, whoa, and you're kind of dizzy and just off. Well, I've been feeling like that for the last couple of days. I've been experiencing memory loss, like short-term memory loss. You can literally tell me something and I'll give you that blank stare like, what? Can you say that again? Yeah, it's like my short-term memory is not working. It's like gone. I'm even forgetting simple words. For instance, today, I don't know, simple words sound so foreign to me lately. I know I did that video the other day and I was like, shungite. Am I saying it right? It just didn't seem right. But today I forgot I forgot how to spell something so simple. I think it was like watch or something like that. It was like, why doesn't the word look right when I'm spelling it out? It was weird. It was like, I had to Google it to make sure that like Google spell check. I had to make sure that I was spelling the word right. I know some of you are probably laughing, but I mean, this is what I'm experiencing. Yeah. What else am I experiencing? Physically, I've been experiencing like my nose has been very dry. I sound very nasally, but that's just my sinuses. But symptom wise, my nose feels very dry, like it wants to bleed. Like I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like it feels like it's cracking and stuff, but it's not. I have this nose oil that I put in my nose, and even though I put the nose oil in my nose, it still feels very dry. I felt very dizzy, but that could be that whole off balance thing with my equilibrium. My ears are very clogged, but they also feel very wet. Yeah, I feel dizzy at times. Um, there has been actually this whole week, this whole, not week, but these last few days that I've had off, I've felt like I've been on drugs, like somebody drugged me. I've been feeling very tired and like woo, like a woozy feeling, like somebody gave me something, kind of like how you feel when you wake up from surgery from having that anesthesia. That's kind of how I've been feeling, especially in the morning times. It's really been a struggle for me to peel myself out of bed. I've been having a lot of headaches, especially in the morning, a lot of migraines. My body hurts, all of my body hurts. Everything hurts. Mostly my back and between my shoulder blades, but everything on my body hurts. I have this widespread discomfort all over my body. And that's because this particular wave is causing vibration throughout the body, but we can't identify it as vibration. Our body cannot identify it as vibration. And that's why it's more of a general, like a feeling that your body's feeling all over. It's what's the word I'm looking for? It's interpreting this wave as pain. I've had a wicked time trying to focus lately, especially these last few days. I'm feeling weakness, like just very weak and tired. My body just feels wore out, worn down. Also, my body feels like it weighs 1,000 pounds. Like I'm walking around carrying thousands of pounds with me. Like this pressure is just pushing down on the mass of my body. I don't feel normal when I get up and start walking around the house. I just feel very heavy. I've also been experiencing thirst. I've been very thirsty lately. A few days ago when I made a video and I talked to you guys, I was telling you that I felt very hungry. Well, now I'm not very hungry anymore. I'm actually, when I do eat, I actually feel a little sick to my stomach after I eat. I've been trying just to eat light. I've been eating soup and drinking water and coffee. I haven't really put a lot of carbs or anything in my stomach. Today I did have Taco Bell and it spilled all over my pants. That's the universe's way of telling me I should never have eaten the taco. I got Diablo sauce all over my pants. What else? What else? Also, this solar energy that's coming in, this particular wave that's coming in, may cause reactions in your heart chakra. And that's that feeling that some of you guys may be feeling. I know the reason why I'm feeling it. So if you're feeling it, the reason why you may be feeling it, that weird sensation that your heart is just like, either that your heart it's growing and expanding, like it doesn't fit in your chest anymore. It's because the chakra is expanding. Also, this is why some of you may feel that you can't catch your breath. It's because your heart chakra is opening, it's expanding. It's also normal for you to have changes in perception. Okay, you may also be seeing things that aren't really there, but they are really there. The wave is speeding up the vibration that you are in, and you may catch a glimpse every now and then of another dimension, or you may be matching the frequency of another multi-dimensional being, and because you're matching that frequency, you're able to catch a glimpse of them in their dimension around you. I've been seeing a lot of shadow people. It's been, today's been day 7 of me seeing shadow people. I haven't seen shadow people in years, you guys. At least it feels like years. And I'm not talking about the shadow man that I normally see in the corner of the room. I'm talking about literal shadow people. Tall ones, short ones, skinny ones peeking around the corner at me. It's crazy. They're kind of spooky, especially because I haven't experienced them in quite a long time. So it's like, oh, you're back. They can be a little spooky at times, especially when you're by yourself in the dark. So I've been seeing a lot of shadow people. Just the other day at work, I want to say on Saturday evening when I was closing, I caught a glimpse of an old woman with dark black hair, and she was short, and she looked, I'm making up my own words. She looked very indigenous. I don't know any other word to use. She looked very Mayan, like an old medicine woman. That's what she looked like, an old medicine woman. She had black hair. It looked like she had some sort of a robe around her head. And she was standing in the hall to where the bathroom is watching me. And I caught her reflection of her watching me in the window. So when I seen her in the window, it scared me. So I turned around really quick to see who was really standing there. And there was nobody standing there. So I went into the bathroom and there was nobody there. It was like the only one on the floor. I was like, that was weird. What others? I've been experiencing paranormal activity too. For instance, another thing happened to me at work the other day. I was talking to one of my servers and I was holding the schedule in my hand. And then while I was holding this piece of paper, it felt like somebody slapped it out of my hand. And I thought it was another coworker just like messing around being stupid. So I turned around to look and I was like, did you see that? And the girl I was talking to was like, yeah. She goes, I saw your hand and the papers moved. I said, did somebody run by me and like whack my hand? And she said, no. And then she was like looking at me all strange. And I was like, I don't like to talk about this stuff at work. A lot of people know that I'm the weird one, but I don't know if they know how weird I am. But she said she did witness my hand jump up and the papers move like, as if they were flicked. So I was like, okay, at least you saw that. She said, but what it looked like to her was a flash of light down where my hand was, and then she seen my hand move. So yeah, that happened. Another thing happened on Sunday night when I was closing. As I was counting my drawer down, it looked like a man peeked around the corner at me, and I was like, who is that? And she goes, who is who? And I was like, who's the person that just peeked around the corner? And she goes, she's looking at me, she's like, no one? I'm like, are you sure? So I said, go look. So she looks and there's nobody there. And I'm like, are you sure there's nobody there? This person looked like they were wearing a ball cap. It looked like a real person. It was just bizarre. All of these bizarre things are happening to me. So if any of this stuff is happening to you, this is normal. For me, this is normal. It may not be normal for you. So if this is not normal for you and you don't experience this kind of stuff, and it spooks you out or creeps you out, you can ask them to stop. Or you can just simply say, I acknowledge you. Hello. What else? You may also be seeing or experiencing energy patterns, like looking out into the sky. You may see these energy patterns. And what you're seeing are these energy patterns at a subatomic level. I've seen these patterns when I look into the sky, but I don't really see patterns. I see lines, more like kind of like squares, like lines, like a grid. Kind of. That's what I see when I look out into the sky. Some other people may see other different kinds of patterns, but I literally just see lines. I've also been noticing that the room has been glitching around me, or what seems to be glitching. It's like I'm witnessing a glitch in our matrix. I'll be like, I was sitting on the couch and I was looking at the carpet, and it was just like jumpy. Like the energy around it was like glitchy, jumpy. Like like something was there, but there was nothing physically there. But it was like the air was moving. I don't know if any of you've ever experienced that. The way I see energy sometimes is the way heat looks, on a very hot sidewalk. When you're looking at a sidewalk on a hot summer's day when the sun has been beaming at it all day, you'll kind of see this wavy energy above the sidewalk. Well, that's what I was seeing on my carpet the other day. And not just my carpet, it was just happening in the room around me. It was just weird. And I was like, okay, I'm acknowledging this. I'm making a note of this. And I'm definitely experiencing something. What else would you guys may be experiencing? You may hear sounds or voices, and the voices that you hear, it kind of sounds like a radio is not really tuned in properly. It's kind of going in and out. I hear people talking. Like last night, I heard people talking. I tried to tune into what they were saying. I was trying to tune in to make words out, but all I could hear was just chatter. And I just heard like men talking. I heard women talking. I heard laughing, and I just heard people just like just talking, but I just didn't know what they were saying. I tried so hard to, make a word, come through clear, but I just couldn't get nothing clear. It was just chatter, like faraway chatter. The same thing could happen with smells. Sometimes I get a cigarette smoke smell in my house, pass by. Somebody here must have smoked in the past. I joke around and I call a spirit in the house Langston. And when I was doing the orb video the other day, I asked if Langston was here, and then an orb shot out in front of my camera. So maybe there really is a Langston here, and he's a smoker, or was a smoker. If you're like me and you're very hypersensitive to your surroundings, you may be very hypersensitive to people who are many, many miles away, people that you really love or worry, people that you're worried about. You could be tuning into their energy, even though they're not in the same room with you. They could be 10 miles away, they could be 100 miles away, they could be 2,000 miles away, and you're tapping into their energy. And you may be sensing how they feel. You may even get a phone call from them because you're sensing that energy of them thinking about you, and boom, they call you. I don't know. I do enjoy these kinds of experiences. It's the best part of this process. But if you're new to this process, it could be a freaky part of the process. Just don't be scared. Have no fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Always remember that. Write that down if you need to. And anytime that you feel fear, refer back to that saying, false evidence appearing real. It's all an illusion, okay? Also, you may be having some physical symptoms. Physical symptoms are sometimes very awkward, weird, strange, and even very painful at times, but they are compensated by these, I guess, paranormal activity things that you're experiencing. In a way, I guess you can look at it that way. It's compensated. Like everything that you're going through it could be like weird, awkward, strange, creepy, but also kind of cool if you think about it, if you're tapping into it and you've been on this journey long enough to know that you have nothing to be scared of, and you're like, wow, I'm tapping into something really dope, and it's just like a wild experience for you. That's where I'm at in my journey. Not too many things freak me out or scare me. Every once in a while, I do get a little creeped out, not even gonna lie, especially when I don't recognize the energy signature that is in my presence. For the most part, I recognize the energy signatures that have been in my presence as of lately. But every now and then, especially during full moons, new moons, eclipses, some energy waves, it does open up these portals, and other beings are able to enter through into this dimension. So you have to be very careful of how you are feeling. If you're in a low vibration, you could possibly attract low vibrational beings into your presence. And I call these beings demons. Some people get these demonic experiences that happen in their life, and it's only because they're in such a low energy within themselves that they're actually manifesting those low vibrational beings to them. But that's not the case all the time, but it is the case for most of the time. What else? These experiences that we're all experiencing, they're becoming a part of our three-dimensional energy, but not really three-dimensional energy, because I feel like our three-dimensional energy is actually breaking apart and we're entering different dimensional energies. But it feels like three-dimensional energy because we are still three-dimensional, but we're also experiencing other dimensions. So just hang in there, you guys, and try to enjoy the ride. Enjoy this process. Surrender to it. Move your body. Oh, please, guys, move your body. Do some yoga. What's the other one? I think it's Tai Chi. Run. Dance. Have sex. Move your body. Anything that moves your body will help when these energy waves are hitting you. Even if you're sore, you gotta move your body. You cannot just lay in bed or on the couch. You have to move your body. Even if you're just gonna sit on the floor and stretch and lay down and stretch your legs and your arms and your feet and all that stuff. Just move. Sit in a cross-legged position and kind of like roll your belly around in circles, kind of like an old. Is it a coffee grinder? The thing that grinds coffee that you turn? Do that with your body. You can even envision that in your mind. Like, move your body, move that lower part of your body. Break that energy free so it can flow through your body freely without any blockages. By moving your body, it will help the energy move through you a lot smoother. You don't want it to build up inside your body. People that are unhealthy will transition during this time. The energy will be too harsh on their sick bodies. And I don't say this to cause fear or worry in anybody. I'm just telling you guys and making you aware. So take care of your bodies, because if you are not healthy as these energies come in, these energies will break you down. They affect your whole entire body, especially your nervous system. My husband just notified me that one of his friends passed away. She came home from work, sat down at her table, and boom, she died. They don't even know how or why she died. I have a feeling it has something to do with this energy. If you're very stressed out and you're just not taking care of your nervous system, your whole entire body, it will definitely affect you. My dad is a warrior. He is definitely a warrior. He had another seizure today. He was just released from he had a seizure last week, and he went to the emergency room. I saw my dad stop breathing, turn gray and blue. And it was the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life. I thought I was going to lose my dad last week. He went to the hospital. His blood pressure was like 200/80 or something like that. It was something crazy. And today he had another seizure. He was discharged on Saturday. Today he had another seizure. His numbers were 24 and his blood pressure was 188/100. I was like, oh my God, that is so bad. I was so nervous. I just didn't know what to do. It's crazy to see your parents break down, and it's crazy to see anybody go through something so devastating. It's just crazy. It's really scary, like really scary. but I feel like he's also preparing me for when he dies. It won't be such a bad experience for me, because it's like all of these bad things that are happening is kind of like making me stronger. I don't know if that's sick to say, but it really does make me feel like it's preparing me for, you know, his transition day. But his transition day is not today, because the paramedics came. They gave him some sugar water in an IV, and he started to come around. His numbers started to go up. So he's doing better. With all of these solar, you know, waves, all this solar activity, it really does mess with your nervous system and your heart chakra. So you have to be very cautious and careful. He's okay right now, but it's been hard to keep his diabetes under control. His body is fighting to align, and so is yours. So is mine. All of our bodies are trying to acclimate to these energies that are coming in. And my dad's not the healthiest person, but he is a fighter. His soul is not ready to leave his breaking down avatar. His avatar is like an old beat up Chevy. And he's got a lot of soul, so he's not going anywhere. He keeps saying that he's going to live to be 120. So we shall see. So help your body out, you guys. Listen to your body. If your body's telling you to rest, rest. Rest when you can. Move frequently. Drink water, okay? Not crappy orange juice from the store, fake juices. If you're going to drink juice, at least buy organic juices and drink organic juices. Don't drink those crappy energy drinks. Those are so bad for your gut, you guys. Milk, stay away from milk. I mean, I'm not going to tell you guys what to drink. Drink whatever you want to drink, but if you want the energy to flow through you with ease and keep your body healthy, because you still are in this avatar. You still need to take care of this avatar. You cannot feed and give this avatar crappy shit that's going to eventually break it down. Okay? Water is not going to break your avatar down, but all that other stuff will. You have to put organic stuff into your body. Now, I'm not telling you guys this like I'm a saint or anything. I don't drink pop or anything crappy like that, but I do drink a lot of coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. I drink coffee and I drink water. Rarely, I never drink juice, like rare. And if I do, I drink like the fermented juices, organic juices, or I press my own fruits and I drink the juice like that. But I'm not a saint. You know, every once in a while I may have a, what you call those drinks? A ginger ale. The other day my husband bought me a ginger ale. I took like 2 sips and I was like, I don't want this. I gave it to him. I will drink ginger ale when I have an upset stomach. But for the most part, I drink water and coffee, even though I know coffee is not the healthiest choice, but it's what I drink. It's what I like. Eat light if you can. Eating light will help the actual light travel through your body, unless if you are hungry and your body's telling you to eat, then listen to your body and eat. That means you are being guided to eat so that you can ground yourself. So that's all I have for you guys. That's all I can actually think of at the moment. I feel like there was more stuff I wanted to tell you, but there's a lot of things that I'm experiencing. Remember to journal. Journaling is so helpful. It'll give you something to look back on. It will help you put puzzle pieces together too, if you are on this awakening journey, this journey to ascension. Do you guys like my little fairy jar? I'm not done with her yet. She actually has sparkles, but you can't see them, so I'm going to have to put more sparkles inside, maybe even on the outside. I kind of want to decorate the top part. Got my crystals. So if you guys are experiencing anything, please share down below so the rest of the community that listens to this video, when they read the comments, they'll know they're not alone, and it may even push them to share what they're going through too. So if they see that you're going through something and I put out a video and I'm going through something, it will guide them to share what they're going through. And that by them sharing will open up a line of communication to meet more people that are, you know, that are like us. We're not weirdos. We're just experiencing the shift. We're experiencing energy. We're getting these upgrades. We are these beautiful divine beings. We are godlings, and we're being fed this light from our source, from Creator, this cosmic energy. It's waking us up. It's repairing our DNA. It's doing a lot of stuff. I shared with you guys last week my vision about our DNA and the 3 strands, and I really truly believe that when that hawk flew by my car, that's when the channeling began. I forgot to mention that. I didn't even think about it until after I pressed send on the video. But if you guys go back to the latest video, one of my vlogs, as soon as that hawk flew by, all of a sudden I kind of went into a channeling, and that's when my video shifted from what I was talking about, and it went to me receiving these visions and these stories, and I was sharing that with you guys. So I thought that was pretty dope. So again, if you're experiencing anything pretty cool, please share. And look who's here, little Miss Nerva. And if any of you guys are interested in a numerology reading, you guys can email me. My email is listed down below. If you're interested in a tarot card reading, past life reading, angel card reading, hit me up. I'm still doing them by donation only. And I will provide my email address down below. Some of you are saying that you are unable to reach me via email. I think you're forgetting the dots, because my email is touched.by.11.angels@gmail.com. So I think you guys are forgetting to put that little period in between each word. I don't think you're able to copy and paste from the comments. Maybe you are, I'm not sure, but just remember the dots if you're unable to get a hold of me. And if all else fails, just leave a comment, and or go over to my Instagram channel. Follow me on Instagram, witchyvibes11, and DM me, direct message me, and we can chit chat that way too. All right, guys, before I let you go, I gotta show you one more thing. Look at this. Morgan made me this picture. Okay. And I made this beautiful frame from the driftwood that I found in Lake Ontario with these little rocks and moss. It is all done and it's beautiful. I can't wait to hang it up. It's so gorgeous. Look at that. Now it's focused. So beautiful. She's so unbelievably talented. I have another picture I'm going to show you. I got to make a frame for this one too. The camera does no justice to this, because in person it is so pretty. And there's like little like sparkly stuff on there. All right, guys. I love you lots. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, take care of yourself. Now is the time to, just spend an extra couple hours on yourself. Meditate, practice mantras, take a salt bath, drink your water, try to eat cleaner, and just be healthy. Have compassion for people that are going through a lot, and hold the light for everybody. I love you. Bye.